like what Jada is doing to Will Smith. Yeah. I just feel like she should be dead.
She a covert narcissist.
I mean, I'm saying like you're out here trying to destroy somebody. In fact, you're destroying two people. You are basically talking about a dead man. We're afraid in society to say what it should be. We say what is accepted by the masses. No, these women want to play games with the lives of people. They're not just playing with the lives of that man, they're playing with the lives of that kid or those kids. Children will be destroyed because the weak has been empowered. Mm-hmm. The weak is this is done on purpose so that the community is in chaos. It would look like I'm in chaos mentally up here, but I'm just saying, it's like, yo, let me tell you something. When you have women in a community who feel like there's no repercussions to the dirt they do, the community cannot thrive.
Welcome back on this channel, guys. Hope you're doing great and still working on yourself each and every day. Today we react to a video of Corey Holcomb and the lead attorney where they drop bombs on Jada Pinkett about what she did to Will Smith. Without any further ado, let's get into this.
Like, people can't destroy you and you don't defend yourself. What kind of world is this? Like what Jada is doing to Will Smith. Yeah. I just feel like she should be dead.
She a covert narcissist.
I mean, I'm saying like you're out here trying to destroy somebody. In fact, you're destroying two people. You are basically talking about a dead man. You destroying his legacy. You saying he wanted to marry you and all this shit, and it can't be backed up nowhere.
I have always said getting a divorce is a thing, but disrespecting the person you have been married to is another thing. Because the level of disrespect Will Smith is facing due to Jada Pinkett behavior is horrible. She is the real meaning of living in the past, living in a fantasy past in her case, because nothing about what she said on her relationship with Tupac can be verified. No evidences, no testimony. Matter of fact, some people even did the math on dates and events that occurred at that time, and it didn't match up. And she keeps embarrassing herself, her family, and Will at the same time.
I'm saying, when are we not immoral, but thinking this is what fixes everything? Because I'm saying, autistic children, no matter how much or whatever is wrong with them, I know if you want them to stop crying, you gotta hit them.
Come on, man. Come on. I was with you. You know, you want to kill Jada Pinkett, okay, but come on now, hitting autistic kids.
I'm saying, like, if
we gotta draw the line somewhere.
If a child is loud and you want the child to stop, stop. And the first thing gonna be like, then you be like, stop. Then you be like, then you be like, stop.
Why do you have to be autistic though? Like, I don't understand.
I'm just saying, I know what makes people act right in this world, and it is fear of consequence. If these people have no consequence, how can we live in a world where people can do what they want to do?
You're exactly right. I did a stream last year, and YouTube got extremely mad at me. They blurred the dang thumbnail out. They sent me an email every day for 7 days. They pulled it down, and it was about a situation that you're talking about, Corey. It was this man, and he was a anesthesiologist, making really good money, $200,000 a year. Black man. And he had an ex-wife with a couple kids, and he had gotten a new girl. The girlfriend was pregnant, and the girlfriend knew that the ex-wife was putting him through all this drama about seeing his kids. I mean, back and forth. And then the ex-wife and the girlfriend, the pregnant girlfriend, got mad at him and said that she was going to do the same thing to him.
Oh.
So he went live. He went live on Facebook on his phone. He's outside the ex-wife's house on his phone. And he's like, listen, you know, I can't see my kids and it's all bad. He says, I just shot and killed my girlfriend.
That was real?
Who was pregnant. Jeez. So killed her and the unborn child. Then he had rung the ex-wife's doorbell and was waiting on her to open the door. So he's standing outside on live. I don't know if you remember this. It was like a year, 2 years ago. It was extremely sad. And
what was sad?
Well,
I mean, I'm asking, like, I'm being honest.
well,
like, they're trying to destroy him.
Well, here's the thing. The ex-wife ran in. The ex-wife opened the door. He ran in, pulled out a gun, shot her, and then shot himself. Now, he's saying that he's doing all this because the ex-wife is giving him so much grief with the kids. It's the problem. He's got 2 kids now and no parents. Can we agree that the kids, I mean, it's sad for them.
No, it
but
would
at
be
the same
worse
time,
if those women were allowed to raise the kids.
This story is very sad, very touching. But it is a situation a lot of men experience after a divorce, when ex-wives use children as a weapon against them. They manipulate the kids and try to destabilize the relation they have with their fathers to make them pay for whatever reason they have in mind.
Do you see how those women get down? We're afraid in society to say what it should be. We say what is accepted by the masses. No, these women want to play games with the lives of people. They're not just playing with the lives of that man, they're playing with the lives of that kid or those kids, trying to keep, I mean, unfortunately, the kid who was being developed in the mother's stomach passed. That's terrible. And why would he kill himself? He's supposed to be on the couch when they show up and say, why I killed him. Nobody does this. Crazy. Everybody is just like, oh, I'm wrong because I stood up for my life. You deserve
that's not standing up for
the right to tranquility.
Hold on, D.
In prison? So he's going to be tranquil in prison?
No, he's dead, D.
Oh, that's true. He killed himself.
But see, that's the thing about what you can't protect yourself from. You can protect yourself from a marriage by getting a prenup. But if you have kids, you have to know 9 times out of 10 this woman is going to get primary custody of these kids. She's gonna have these kids on a string. And then she's going to have you on a string if you really care about these kids.
She's gonna have that's deep. That's what I'm saying. It's like the children will be destroyed because the weak has been empowered. The weak is this is done on purpose so that the community is in chaos. It would look like I'm in chaos mentally up here. But I'm just saying, it's like, yo, let me tell you something. When you have women in a community who feel like there's no repercussions to the dirt they do, the community cannot thrive.
That's real.
Well, in a lot of those cases, especially that one per se, why pile on more chaos? In other words, he was already having problems with the ex-wife and he already had children with her, knowing her character, and yet he's bringing another child into the world.
Are you making excuses for 2 bitches who dead?
That's not an excuse. I'm just saying you don't give it up in the entire situation to say, hey, he had some part in it too. Like if it's already crazy.
What is his part in it?
Well,
Can you explain it to me?
If he's already dealing with an unstable woman or somebody that's threatening him, they already have 2 children. There's already a broken home. Now you're already with another girl. That girl's talking crazy to you. He's had 2 choices, so he had that one.
Darling,
now he's got this one.
That
I'm just saying he's piling it on.
This Western world
impregnated another girl. She
did
it by herself.
Women are allowed to destroy. What else would they do? Because they have no power to do anything else. The people in charge of this United States, of whatever you want to call it, empower whores so that the community is ran by whores. Look at everything that's happening in the world. It's the people in charge who tell you to take this shot for whatever reason they want to take it for, eat this food, whatever, and it's the women. They have the power over you. It was a comedian, very talented brother named Downtown Tony Brown, and he was talking about this. He said, you got to stay with your woman, because if you break up with her, they're going to put your name in the computer, and you're going to get a letter in the mail saying you owe $200,000.
But now you're in the Will Smith situation where you don't want to get divorced, right? You want to stay with these women forever. It's
how do we know if he wants
catch-22.
to? Might not have
I don't think Will wants to stay with her.
That's what I was just going to say.
I mean, come on, enough is enough.
I think it's a Hollywood
Listen,
thing.
you say Will absolutely wants to stay with this woman.
You think so?
He has the resources to get rid of her. Here's the thing. I'm for you guys who don't know me, mucho gusto, right? I am the lead attorney, 20-year divorce attorney. I've been doing divorces for my entire adult career. I know for a fact that if Will Smith wanted a divorce, there are tons of divorce attorneys that would line up to take his case. He don't want to go to him. Now, why not? Because just like you said, it's cheaper to keep her. Also, Will might have some psychological stuff going on.
Yes. Thank you to the lead attorney for saying this out loud. We can all agree that Jada Pinkett is surely not a woman to wife up, but we have also to agree that Will Smith might have some psychological issues, because I don't know a lot of people who can accept to take on themselves what this man is taking on him and still stay with that woman, unless they have confidence issues or something like that.
You know he
At
does.
the end of the day, he does not want to divorce this woman, because if he did, he could do it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
You think so?
In a heartbeat.
If he wanted
If he
to, sure.
divorces her, do you disagree with this? She would take a third of his money.
We don't know what they got set.
When they're done, a third of what he has will be gone. I'm talking about the lawyer fees, what she gonna get, all that.
It could be, she could take 75% of what he has. But first of all, let's look at what he has. I mean, once you put the attorney's fees and all this other stuff in there, it's going to get deep, right? And when you're younger, when you're in your 20s and your 30s, guys, we're always thinking about this money and this and that. But when you get older, you start to value peace and you start to value your happiness. There is no way Will should be putting up with this stuff for money, because he doesn't have a ton of time left. What is he, like 50, 55, something like that?
Yeah.
He doesn't have time to fuck around. If he's in his 20s, like, oh, okay, well, it's going to cost me a lot of money. And he's a great actor, A-list actor. He could make another movie easy, get another $10 million. And the $10 million that he gets, he's really not going to be able to spend it, because it's $10 million on top of what he already has.
See, you live in Georgia.
Okay, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
$10 million in L.A. is 2 years of doing all right.
$10 million in Atlanta, boy. I mean, you got maids butt naked running through the mansion. You got everything. You got everything.
It ain't like that out here, man. $10 million, that's a house and a car and maybe about 2 years of paying for it.
Okay, he needs to take the $10 million and move to Atlanta, start working with Tyler Perry, and just live like a damn king.
Make that leap.
You gotta leave. Everybody in California should leave. I don't know how y'all exist out here. I really don't know. It's crazy.
I'm here for the Coin Academy.
That's right.
Yeah, it's sick out here.
It's pretty crazy.
No,
Yeah.
But that is a great point. I mean, money goes fast out here.
Yeah.
Fast. On my show, we'll be talking about dating in different places, and it seems like to go on a date in LA, it'll cost you like $200 or something
At
like
least.
that. That's ridiculous.
Especially if you want to guarantee the pussy.
Yeah.
You got to buy a little Foot Locker shoe or something.
That's the end of our video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us what you think in the comment section. See you on the next episode.